So many books, so many lists, so little time. Well, maybe skip Amazon this year and find some of the best advice locally from a neighborhood bookstore. Joining us now to help us narrow down some of the reading choices are Frank Wilkins from More Than Words and MTW associate Liziah. Hi. So let's get right into it. Let's talk about some of the book recommendations that you brought today. Frank, tell us what you got.
All right, well, first, I have The Christmas Clash by Suzanne Park. And this is a cute little rom-com based in a mall. You have two rivals that run competing restaurants, one Korean, one Chinese. And by the end of the story, they figure out a way to get over their differences, work together, save the mall, and save Christmas.
Okay, that sounds interesting. Liziah, what do you have on your stack?
Right now, I have The Door of No Return. It's basically about a little boy who was, he lived in, Ghana. Yeah, he lived in Ghana. His mom, his family told him to stay away from the lakes because there's monsters there, but he didn't listen. He ended up going, and the monsters changed his life.
Okay, Frank, what's up next?
All right, next is When We Make It by Elizabeth Velasquez. And this is about a first-generation Puerto Rican that is living in Brooklyn, New York. And this is about her world, the pressures that she faces on a day-to-day basis, and just her name's Sarai. Sarai's a question asker. I don't want to tell you more. You just have to read the book.
Okay, you have to read the book, as they say. And what else? Do you have another one, Frank, you're going to share?
I do
with
have
us?
another one. This one's called Never Ever Getting Back Together. This one is all about the drama. It's about love too, but it's two young women who come up with a plan to to get back at their mutual ex on a reality TV show.
Oh, boy.
But along the way, their plan doesn't go as planned, and they end up falling for each other.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, very interesting. And Liziah?
I'm reading, I got the book The Light We Carry by Michelle Obama. I read a little bit of it, but so far in this book, she talks about, how it's so hard to live in the world that we're in. Like, basically, whatever we put our minds to, we can do it, we can make it, because she talks about where she came from. So it's just positive, motivating book, and I feel like I can relate to it.
She's like one of the most popular people in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah, even
and I can relate.
Yeah, in some studies, even more popular than her president husband.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I want the audience to know a little bit more about what More Than Words does. Frank, tell us.
All right, so More Than Words is a nonprofit social enterprise, and that is comprised of amazing individuals that are very hardworking, very caring, and work very hard to go towards a mission of empowering young adults, system-involved youth, ages 16 to 24, to take charge of their lives by taking charge of a business.
What happens at More Than Words? If I were to walk in there today, what would I see?
You would see
a lot of young youths. If you was to walk in, we have a store, we have a behind the scenes, we have clothes, we also have books.
And you take in used books. And part of the setup of the program is teaching young people how to run a business, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I can talk a little bit about that. So every young adult at More Than Words, it gets paid to do two jobs. All right, one job is their business job, where they're going to learn job skills. They're going to learn leadership. They're going to learn how to give and receive feedback. They're going to learn how to, work towards business goals on a day-to-day basis. The other job is their you job, where they're working on themselves, personal goals, life essentials, and things like that.
That's the part I love.
That's the part you love.
Yeah, because most jobs don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, most jobs forget that
just
we
a
have
job.
yeah, we have our own lives, you know what I
Yes.
mean? But More Than Words, they understand that, and that's what I love about
So
that.
that means this holiday season, if people want to purchase a book, go to More Than Words because you're helping in so many different ways.
Come to More Than Words.
Where is it? Where is it?
More Than Words, we have retail spaces in Waltham and in Boston. Our Waltham retail space is at 56 Felton Street. Our Boston location is at 242 East Berkeley Street in the South End. You can come shop our retail spaces. We have books, we have clothing.
Everything.
Everything.
And you have a special code for us today. Tell us what that is.
So we have a half off sale that is going to be ending after today, after the weekend, but we're going to keep it going online just for CityLine viewers. You can use the promo code CityLine, and you can visit our website, mtwyouth.org.
All right, Lizzie and Frank, thank you so much for being here today.